I don't know if you know this, but it's hammer time. Not just literally because we're going to play the final Terran mission, The Hammer Falls, but also because the roofers are using hammers. And the roofers are using the hammers right above my office, starting way too early and going way too late, and for way too many days in a row. So if I start to go slightly insane, you'll know why. But I will channel all of that insanity into being the most professional Terran gamer of all time. So right now we're trying to get rid of the ion cannon to escape.
The fleet has lost contact with the ground forces at New Gettysburg. General Minsk has ordered the immediate disengagement of the Korhal fleet from the Tarsonian system. Protoss and Zerg forces continue to battle across the core continent of Tarsonis.
Tell me.
Receiving incoming transmission.
I can't believe he actually left her down there. I'm gone, and you better come with me. There's no telling who Arcturus will screw over next.
Receiving incoming
I'm
transmission.
gone. I'm out.
Gentlemen, you've done very well. But remember that we've still got a job to do. The seeds of a
Dude, James
new
Harper is the best
empire
voice
have
actor
been
of all
sown.
time.
And if we
He's
hope
so
to
good.
reap-
To hell with you!
I hate you.
Making a terrible mistake. Don't even think to cross me. I have sacrificed too much to let this fall apart.
You mean like you sacrificed Kerrigan?
You'll regret that. You don't seem to realize my situation here. I will not
All right.
be stopped. Not by you, or the Confederates, or the Protoss, or anyone. I will rule this sector, or see it burnt to ashes around me. If you try to get
The
in my
fleet is
way,
prepped and ready, Commander.
Oh, to get cut off by a
Awaiting
robot. You
orders.
love to
Hell
see
with
it.
him. We're gone.
Dude,
It
low-key
appears
337,
that
you're
General Duke
right.
has
This is a
successfully
unibrow.
activated Tarsonis'
Right
primary
there.
defensive weapon, the ion cannon. The cannon must be shut down if any escape attempt is to be made.
Alright. And so, can I just say, what a slick, sick kickoff to the story. Discovering the Zerg and Arcturus Minsk helps free us from the Confederacy, at which point he unleashes Zerg on all of humanity and just turns out to be the biggest villain ever. So good. Alright. Alright. Now what do we need to do?
Looks like we're on our own.
Destroy the ion cannon. Alright.
It's funny. Seems like yesterday Arcturus was the idealistic rebel crusader. Now he's the law and we're the criminals. It kills me to know that we helped him achieve his goals of conquest.
Oh.
Damn
Alright.
it. I shouldn't have let her go alone.
She's dead now. Alright, click this, shift F2.
What do you want? No problem.
Arthas is the biggest villain ever. Dude, Arthas, the Arthas storyline is so good. Alright, well I guess that's that. Alright, first things first, we wall in Jim Raynor. So that way he can never get out. Just need to destroy this. Cool.
Identify target.
I don't have siege mode.
SCV good to go, sir. Roger that.
So let's go ahead and build a barracks. Let's get the academy up. And then let's start scouting our own base, shall we?
Rainer here.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished. Yes, sir.
Get down there. A real leader leads from the front.
Go ahead.
Not in America. It's not how it's done. Are you kidding me? I have ambitions to be a completely demented CEO that's out of touch with the world. And this really suits how I want to live my life.
SCV good to go, sir.
This is the last map, so I'm probably going to be able to build battle cruisers. So I'll just battle cruiser tank push my way in.
I read you. Build there.
Well, I need to start getting gas because the game isn't going to give us enough.
Good to go, sir. Job's finished. Report
All right.
for duty.
All right, let's do some TVT scouting, right?
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Can I just say how much I love the sound effects in this game? Like, just selecting this,
Job's finished.
oops,
SCV good
and then
to go, sir.
clicking this.
Yes, sir.
Just the selection.
Destination over, sir.
Standing by.
And that simple woo, 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 woo.
Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
So good. Alright. What am I doing here anyways?
I read you. Right away, sir.
Need 4 in here, maybe 5. Yeah, we're just gonna factory BC push. It's so funny playing this compared to other RTS games that I've been checking out recently.
Good to go, sir. Job's finished.
Where, like, I just know the hotkeys so well. I know the flow and timing of things
Right away, sir.
so well. Yeah, I'll make
Orders
one.
received.
That, like, for the most part, I can just chill and talk. It's so funny.
Your forces are under attack. Add-on complete.
Alright, what's up here? Nerds? Dude, these kinds of placements are just the most... Someone with a map editing program did that and made it beautiful.
Fire it up.
SCV good to go, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Want to turn up the heat? Slam it. You got it. Want to turn up the heat? Yes.
Alright, let's keep checking out.
Good to go, sir.
I don't care about this infantry, like, at all.
Reporting for duty. Right away,
We may as well
sir.
build it right over here.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
Do I need another one in here? I do. Wow. Yeah. I just want to find where the money
Good to go,
is.
sir. Yes, sir.
All the audio is so over the top, like the fire bat, where when he's talking, you just hear burning. Like,
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Slam it. Want to turn up the heat? Fire it up.
Orders, Captain?
Game of Flaxline says, did not having medics affect how people use stim? Yeah, no, I mean, like multiplayer StarCraft was really weird for a really long time. Frankly, Brood War just came in and fixed so many of the issues that it had.
Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain?
Orders, sir!
Alright.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yes, sir!
Fire it up.
Orders, Captain?
Your forces are under attack.
Right away, sir.
Dude, science facilities. The fact that you would have to build like 2 of them to get all the tech up, I thought was so cool.
Yes, sir.
Fire it up.
I'm just scouting, man. It's a weird looking overlord. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, Brood War Terran was a lot of, like, Marine Tank Wraith. Weird-ass compositions.
SCV good to go, sir. I read
And
you.
technically you'd be like, well, you have mech, right? You have Vulture, Goliath. You have all those things, right? And the answer is kind of.
Roger that.
Goliath did not have Charon boosters.
SCV good to go,
Or,
sir.
you know, I've called them Charon boosters my whole life. But it's actually pronounced Karen, right?
Orders received.
I mean, this is like my childhood pronunciation has stuck with me for like a millennia. Alright.
SCV good to go,
You know
sir.
what? I'll build it way over here. Scouting Physics Lab.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to TwitchCon. I'm not going to TwitchCon this year. Oh. Oh, God. One of the only TwitchCons I won't be at, but...
I read you.
Shikaram boosters. Man, where's the money? These are expensive, man.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Job
I'm hoping there's
finished.
a base somewhere around here.
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Hey, show me the money.
Reporting for duty.
Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button. Get constructed.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ready to roll
Additional
out!
supply depots
I know.
required.
Here we go.
I read you. Job finished. Got a can't hill there. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain?
I'm literally just scouting around with this thing.
SCV good to go,
You know what?
sir.
Who am I kidding?
Base is under attack.
Want to turn up the heat? You got it. Let's
Orders, sir.
Add-on complete.
Sir.
SCV
Making the
good to go, sir.
BCs, babies.
Orders, sir. Orders, sir. Identify target.
We're going in,
Forces are
baby.
under attack.
Yes, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Lockdown. Go, scouting barracks.
Yes, sir. Destination.
Dude, look at this. If you control click, it doesn't select the locked down tank. It's so nice. There's so many small quality of life things. I mean, outside of like you can only select
want to turn up the heat.
12 units at once. I mean, that part was a little
Your
bullshit.
forces are under attack.
Oh yeah, I should probably make armory, huh?
Right away, sir.
Orders, sir. Delighted to,
Base is
sir.
under attack.
Alright, my opponent is stimming. Great news for us.
Delighted to, sir. Proceed.
God, Marines suck. Matchup so hard.
Your forces are under attack.
Is there no base up here at all? What?
Fire.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yes, sir.
Where's my... Battle
cruiser operation.
Oh, I gotta research the cannon, man.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting
I mean, I'm gonna keep making SCVs. This is a lot of mineral patches. And let's see here. Dude, I'm not gonna get anywhere.
Want to turn up the heat.
good to go, sir.
Fire it up. Slam it.
Into the void with you.
Yes, sir.
I guess I'll just get vehicle weapons. I'm not gonna have enough gas for like ever.
I read you. I can't hill there.
Your
Yes, sir.
forces are under attack.
Affirmative. SCV good
I mean-
to go, sir.
Destination.
It probably needs hardly anything to get this base, if I'm being honest.
Hailing frequencies open.
Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
I'm going way over here. Hey, it's a whole base. Alright, great. But what I really want to know is, are there any minerals?
Your forces are under
Nice.
attack.
Jacked up and good to go. Yes.
Marines going the exact opposite direction. Common problem.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
So we'll rally here, huh?
Receiving transmission. All crews report.
Research complete.
Frequencies open.
I am Artosis at minute 50 in a
Receiving
TVT.
transmission.
One where his opponent will disconnect
All
soon enough.
crews reporting.
Yeah, there's like nothing fucking here,
Receiving
man.
transmission.
So, fun story. You can actually
Delighted to, sir.
set shift waypoints for your command centers. Look at this. He's going, whoa! He's going everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Hailing
Little known
frequencies
fact.
Open. Good day, Commander.
Orders, sir. Orders, sir.
Hailing frequencies open. Take it slow.
Orders, sir. Moving.
Hailing frequencies
Orders,
open.
sir.
Orders, Captain. I read you.
Alright, 12 of
Your
you.
forces are under attack.
Identify target.
We're doing it.
SCV good to go, sir.
Oh no.
Make it happen.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Identify target. Destination.
SCV good to go,
Sir.
sir.
Absolutely. Proceed.
Oh, I'm in range, aren't I? You can tell I'm a Zerg player, man. I don't know my ranges properly. Holy shit, my workers. Oh, Artosis is laughing. He's watching my stream and he's laughing.
Make it slow.
Alright.
Battle cruiser operational.
I read you.
Destination.
Your forces
Oh,
are
another
under
expansion.
attack.
Nice. Send a worker over there right away.
Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Want to turn up the heat.
Oh, this is what I've been looking for forever, kind of.
Your
Where's the
forces
money?
are under attack.
Hailing frequencies open. Set the course.
Oh, shit.
Set a course.
Oh, this fucking sucks. What I needed the tanks for. Alright.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I mean, may as well start with this, because gas is actually the thing that I do need.
SCV good to go, sir.
Oh, it's so embarrassing.
Hailing frequencies open. All crews reporting. Make it
Alright,
happen.
hide. Wait a minute.
Set a course.
Irradiate on my SCVs? Who is this guy?
Right away, sir.
Receiving transmission.
Alright, dude. Emergency. Emergency.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain.
Ready to roll out.
Orders, Captain. Build there.
Oh my god.
Transmission.
Your forces are under attack.
Hailing frequencies open.
SCV good to go, sir.
Good day, Commander.
Destination.
Good day,
Alright,
Commander.
bring this over here.
This is Jimmy.
Yes,
Battle
sir.
cruiser operation.
So nasty. Oh, dude, we found the whole fucking base! Woo, let's go, everyone. Go, go, go.
Roger that.
Ready to roll out.
Alright, we're gonna do this.
Receiving transmission.
SCV good to go, sir.
We will find a way to spend this money yet. Let's get the weapons level 2.
All crews reporting.
Nuclear launch detected.
Are we fucking serious?
Engage.
Where?
SCV good to go, sir.
No way! Oh my god, I'm getting nuked! Oh!
Orders, Captain.
Get out of there!
Roger that.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
I can't believe it.
Orders received.
Alright.
I read you. Affirmative. Reporting
Alright.
for duty.
Keep making stuff over here. Probably repair
All
that.
crews reporting. Make it
All
happen.
crews report.
Yes, sir.
Hailing frequencies open.
Alright, we are slowly learning
Good
the
day,
meaning of
Commander.
being a single-player
Set a
programmer.
course.
Sir. SCV good to
Take
go,
it
sir.
slow.
Oh, most satisfying thing ever.
Yes, sir.
Don't you
Your
fucking
forces
dare.
are under attack.
Set a course.
Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
Alright.
All crews reporting.
Your forces are under attack.
Thank God I have so many of these to spare.
Make it happen. Receiving transmission.
SCV good to
Set
go,
a
sir.
course. All crews reporting. Receiving
It's so cool that
transmission.
this guy is actually building the correct thing.
Yes, sir.
Alright. You know,
Affirmative.
this is a really classic gamer move. Where you go, oh my god, I need turrets. So then you have to start building the engineering bay right where you need the turrets. Humiliatingly.
Good day, Commander. Engage.
SCV good to go, sir.
Receiving transmission. Good day, Commander. All crews reporting.
Orders, Captain. Roger that.
All crews reporting.
SCV good to go, sir.
Alright, nice.
Your forces are under attack.
All crews reporting.
Oh, we literally lost a battle cruiser. The most embarrassing thing man can do.
Reporting for duty. SCV good to go,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
Reporting for
Hailing
duty.
frequencies open.
Yes, sir.
Good day, Commander.
Oh, I have not been macro. Oh my god, look at this.
Orders, Captain. Yes, sir.
Alright.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Build there. Orders, Captain. Job finished.
All crews
Alright, here we go.
SCV good to go, sir.
All crews
I can't believe I'm getting my shit irradiated. Like, this is insane to me.
hailing frequencies open.
Get to work.
Affirmative. I can't build there. SCV good to go, sir.
I lost so many fucking SCVs. Holy moly.
Finish. Job finished. Yes, sir.
Absolutely washed.
Right away,
Hailing
sir.
frequencies open.
Alright, so let's go ahead and put that right here.
Yes, sir.
Get out of the way.
I read you.
That's right, you used to have to manually clear the path.
Orders received.
Back in my day.
Affirmative.
You know what? You're right.
Complete.
Good day, Commander.
Job finished. SCV good to go, sir.
Destination.
Job finished.
crews
SCV good to go, sir. Orders received. Reporting for
Let's
duty.
make another one of
Roger that.
these. You
Orders
know,
received.
I don't know, why not? Here, I guess. Let's just wall ourselves in.
I read you. Right away, sir.
Add-on complete.
Alright, nice.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
All crews report. Receiving
Oh, one of my favorite
transmission.
things. Oh, I don't get to do it yet? Oh, boo.
Orders received. Yes, sir.
Alright,
Job
so I
finished.
can probably stop making SCVs at some point here. Ship weapons level 3. Ship weapons.
SCV good
Yeah.
to go, sir. I read you.
Receiving transmission. All
You know what?
crews
I'm making a second one. Feels good,
read
huh?
you. Right away,
Good
sir.
day, Commander.
Alright, looks like I have my economy going.
Report.
I'm gonna build some of these around because they apparently have ghosts in
Receiving
this.
transmission.
Good to go, sir.
Engage.
Ready to roll out.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, let's just rally
Your
over
forces
there.
are under
SCV good to
attack.
go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Nice.
Good day,
I
Commander.
think we've stabilized, and we're now destined to win the game.
Identify
Oh my
target.
god. I will say, this is the one thing that I consistently would give as a criticism to almost every RTS
Good to
mission.
go, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Affirmative.
Add-on complete. Your forces are under attack.
Ready to roll
All
out.
crews reporting.
Is that, like, so much of
Receiving
the time,
transmission.
SCV good to go, sir.
you're just...
Reporting for duty.
Please go.
Reporting for duty.
Please
Job's
go.
finished.
So much of the time, you're just kind of
Orders, Captain.
getting unbelievably stupidly overpowered.
Battle cruiser
Additional supply
operation.
depots
Reporting for duty.
required.
You're
All
getting
crews
to the
reporting.
point where you can't lose the game really early on. And then after that point,
I read you.
you're just wrecking through your opponent.
Receiving transmission.
That's it. And I kind of like that a little bit, not gonna lie. That's like one of my favorite parts of, like, you know. Maybe I'll just do use 5 and use 6, huh?
Yes, sir.
Play the SE campaign with the SE2 engine? I haven't yet, but I've been hearing about it. It's the Colossus reactor.
I read you. Reporting for duty. Job
Good
finished.
day, Commander.
Dude, mass and BCs?
Your forces are under
We're definitely
attack.
gonna mass carriers if we get the chance to. You are legitimately fucking shitting me right now.
Destination.
Hailing frequencies open. Good day,
Ready to roll
Commander.
out.
Rally, rally, rally.
Job
Rally.
finished. Yes, sir. I can't build that.
Hailing frequencies open.
Dun.
Good day, Commander.
Add-on complete. Base is under attack.
Take it slow.
Orders, Captain.
These like singleton
All
Marines.
crews reporting.
Where are my tanks? Get over there. Get them. Get over there.
Frequencies open. Good day, Commander.
Dude, there's 2 of them.
Hailing frequencies open.
These guys are taking drugs. Yeah, let's get ship weapons. SH, I think is the hot.
Job
Hailing
finished.
frequencies
I
open.
read you.
Hailing frequencies open. Take it slow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I can just...
Hailing frequencies open.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there's my inner 5-year-old. My inner 5-year-old's about to do something amazing. My inner 5-year-old is about to just cast a bunch of Yamato cannons. Oh my god, inner 5-year-old, let's fucking go.
Reporting for duty.
Receiving transmission.
Destination.
Dude, this is... We're doing this. We're doing this. It's gonna be glorious.
Identify target. Proceeding. Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Identify
too-
target. Order destination.
This is fine, right? This is
Orders,
fine.
sir. Proceeding. Need ID, sir.
Upgrade complete.
Hey,
Battle cruiser operational.
alright, we got a bunch. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Crews reporting. All crews reporting.
Ooh, this is gonna feel good. We're gonna Yamato the crap out of this ion cannon. It's gonna be glorious.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Receiving
Insufficient Vespine
transmission.
gas.
Hailing frequencies
It's happening.
open.
It's happening.
Receiving transmission.
Here we go.
Good day, Commander. Take
This
it
is so
slow.
good. This is the Terran final mission. The Terran final missione. Surprised his main isn't getting nuked. That's a mean thing to be surprised by. It's that I'm such a good pro gamer.
Base is under attack.
Make it happen.
Alright,
Good
we're
day,
good.
Commander.
We're in the clear.
Engage. Good day, Commander. All crews reporting. Receiving transmission.
I should be a little careful here. Oh, I'm gonna hotkey this.
Your forces are under attack.
Lucky me.
Make it happen.
Alright, here we go.
Set a course. Receiving transmission. Set a course.
Dude, this is like the funniest thing.
Set a course.
Is that like this, from a single player perspective,
Take it slow.
I can't Yamato fucking anything
Set a
anymore.
course.
Oh my god.
Operational. Engage.
My inner 5-year-old is actually about to start a fight with his inner brother.
Set a course. Make it happen.
My inner 5-year-old is about to start screaming, Mom, well, who uses these fucking abilities? Who's this try-hard AI?
Set a course.
You know what I was about to say?
Make it happen.
This is the kind of defense that would be pathetic
Set a
Your
course.
forces are
in a
under
PvP
attack.
game.
Upgrade complete.
Make it happen. Set a course.
And lockdown lasts forever, too.
Nuclear
Receiving
launch detected.
transmission.
Duke?
Good day, Commander.
Alright, well, I guess that's just a thing that sucks. I didn't see it anywhere. I found it.
I read you.
Get back to work. Inspiring the future of Amazon.
Right away, sir.
Alright, guys.
Receiving transmission.
Not enough
I can't believe
energy.
this button says not enough energy to me. That's
Your
terrible
forces
news.
are under attack.
All crews reporting. Good day, Commander. Hailing frequencies
Come on.
Not enough energy.
engaged.
Not a single one has enough
Crews
energy.
reporting.
Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. Coronation of Arcturus the First, Emperor of the Terran Dominion. Universe News Network. I get my news from
Fellow Terrans, I come to you in the wake of recent events to issue a call to reason. Let no human deny the perils of our time. While we battle one another, divided by the petty strife of our common history, the tide of a greater conflict is turning against us, threatening to destroy all that we have accomplished. It is time for us as nations and as individuals to set aside our long-standing feuds and unite. The tides of an unwinnable war are upon us, and we must seek refuge upon higher ground lest we be swept away by the flood. The Confederacy is no more. Whatever semblance of unity and protection it once provided is a phantom, a memory. With our enemies left unchecked,
Oh, I remember this arm!
turn to for protection. The devastation wrought by the alien invaders is self-evident. We have seen our homes and communities destroyed by the calculated blows of the Protoss. We have seen firsthand our friends and loved ones consumed by the nightmare Zerg. Unprecedented and unimaginable though they may be, these are the signs of our time. The time has come, my fellow Terrans, to rally to a new banner.
This is so badass.
In unity lies strength. Already many of the dissident factions have joined us. Out of the many, we shall forge an indivisible whole, capitulating only to a single throne. And from that throne, I shall watch over you.
Oh my god,
From this
it's
day
so
forward,
good!
Let no human make war upon any other human. Let no Terran agency conspire against this new beginning. And let no man consort with alien powers. And to all the enemies of humanity, seek not to bar our way. For we shall win through, no matter the cost.
I really, I don't know why, when I really want to be in charge of everything. God, that's so good. And you know, I gotta say, I love the way that the StarCraft storyline was set up as a contrast from Warcraft 2. Allow me to give my design thoughts about, like, from 1995 to 1998. Like, they did some real thinking there. Like, a lot of the RTS games in the early and mid-90s had parallel campaign tracks, and this was like a really common form of game storytelling at the time. The idea that you could choose the good path or the bad path, but they both started from the same spot, and you would just tell different stories. Like, literally different things would happen. So, for instance, like, if you go to the Command & Conquer 1 campaign, if you play as GDI, you, over time, stop Nod. Yay! If you're Nod, you, over time, take over, like, everything, and you get to have an ion cannon shoot the Eiffel Tower. That's one of the choices that you get to do at the end of the game. But I like the way that StarCraft, I think it was the first RTS chronologically that did this kind of storytelling, where you played as Terran first, and then you played as Zerg second, and then you played as Protoss third. So you got to play all the three factions, but they were in one continuous campaign. And it's funny because, like, games don't do parallel track stories anymore that I can recall. I mean, the only way in which there's different tracks is the idea of, oh, if you're going to play this game, we're a system-driven game, you can kind of spin off and do whatever you want, like CRPGs. You can take the story and your character wherever the hell you want. But I just think this is like a marvelous setup, because you sort of have this horrifying end of the Terran campaign, and now you get to play as Zerg. Ooh, the Overmind, the swarms have crushed the meager human resistance. They've wasted 9 of the 13 Terran worlds. That's it? We only had 13 worlds? Oh my god, we're pathetic. We had 13? Oh my god, one of the 2 Terran worlds. Get out of here. Shortly after the fall of the Terran capital world of Tarsonis, the main Protoss fleet abandoned the Terran sector. Now efforts continue on Tarsonis to weed out the remaining Protoss forces. Among the ruins, Confederate capital world Tarsonis. God, it's so good.
Awaken, my child, and embrace the glory that is your birthright. Know that I am the Overmind, the eternal will of the Swarm, and that you have been created to serve me.
Oh,
Behold,
yes.
that I shall set you amongst the greatest of my Cerebrists, that you might benefit from their wisdom and experience. Yet your purpose is unique. While they carry forth my will to the innumerable broods, you have but one charge entrusted to your care.
To your care over there.
I found a creature that may yet become the greatest of my agents. Even now, it resides within a protective chrysalis, awaiting its rebirth into the swarm.
Oh my god.
You must watch over the chrysalis and ensure that no harm comes to the creature within it. Go now and keep safe my prize.
I cannot believe it, but I'm literally tearing up. Because for those of you who didn't know, I mained Zerg in StarCraft 1, which is like probably the most important experience of my life, was playing StarCraft competitively. And I just remember this little glowing crystal, and I remember excitedly walking to the mall, to the Babbage's to buy software, etc., whatever the name of the store was at the time, to buy StarCraft, and I bought the Protoss box. I thought the Protoss were so cool. But I remember being completely enraptured by this first mission, and I feel like you spawn in the bottom left of a really small map. Is that right? Is this? Oh my god. And this music. Oh.
The hatchery is the heart of any Zerg colony.
Who? Oh, Dagoth!
It spontaneously generates larvae.
Dagoth!
Are used to spawn
Forgot this idiot.
warriors and minions. Now, create a drone and start gathering resources.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. My body is so familiar with this. It's crazy.
Control for your minions. As your forces grow,
this is so cool.
You must hatch more overlords to control them. To create new warrior strains, you must generate the various hive structures. The drones themselves mutate into these structures. Yet be careful. Never use your last drone to make a building.
This is not something that will ever happen. Oh my god, it feels so good. I am gonna shift tab it just so I can see these guys, because otherwise they're brown. Oh my god.
Now, order your drone to become a spawning pool.
The trigger's busted.
You will notice that structures can only implant themselves upon the creep.
The trigger's busted. Spawning pools used to cost 150 minerals. And the audio played when I didn't have enough, when I had 150 minerals. It's changed, it's now 200. That was one of the most important balance changes early in StarCraft 1. Oh my god.
Our forces are under attack. You can make creep colonies to extend the creep, but only a hatchery can be built upon open ground.
Alright. Base.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh my god. Wraiths! No, I'm gonna lose! Zerg voices, like, I can't believe they made this work. Someone asked a question about single player stuff. Dude, it's just, yeah, it's go play Diabolical, let me answer that. It's so weird that, like, I'm so familiar with all the timings in this game because I've played so much. I'm just, like, boxing units and sending them over to the Vespene Geyser before it hatches. It's, like, so programmed into me. Saz!
I'm a cerebrate of the Overmind. I have located a small band of Terrans who could threaten the Chrysalis and the Hive Cluster. You must not allow them to leave here alive.
Oops. We have a new thing. Whoa. Do I get speed? Alright. So, I was speed running to get to the end of this mission. This is done incorrectly now. Oh my gosh, it's so insane. But yeah, go play Diabolical. Would you do me a favor and paste your question again? I'm just having some errors when I tab in and out of the game. I just want to see what you have written with my own eyes. Another expansion says, how would you design a single-player RTS campaign that's designed to onboard people for multiplayer? It seems like an impossible task. I'm interested in your thoughts on the subject. That's an interesting question. What do I think about that? Because, I mean, I think the big thing is that, like, in pretty much any game, the issue comes from there being a big disparity between what you do in single player versus what you do in multiplayer. These two things are literally not the same. This is the worst play. This is like such an aesthetically pleasing place to put the minerals. There's a little ramp, and then tucked in here is resources. But this is like the worst place to need to build a hatchery ever.
Require more.
It's so funny. That's interesting, because, like, I think that part of the problem of teaching someone in StarCraft what they should and shouldn't do is that a lot of what you need to be doing is not like a forced thing. Your control setting, your control setting. Like, for instance, never stop. Really? There's not really a need to have your barracks always be producing. I gotta bring this game volume down a bit. Zerg is unusually loud today.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Bring it down just a bit. Why is Zerg? Zerg is a lot louder, huh? Yeah, so, like, there's things like never stop building out of a barracks. Make sure it's always occupied at all points in time. But, like, that's not exactly intuitive, so I think that if you made a campaign just saying to someone, dude, bro, you have to trust me. You need to never stop building stuff. Like, that doesn't quite work. It feels like you would actually need a mechanic to compel someone to do that in some way. It feels like you need to do something like, imagine if your barracks, if you started a Marine right before the last Marine finished, if it was like combo +1. And it would maybe cost less resources if you combo +1. So it was clear that you were saving resources while you were doing it. Like, that's the sort of thing that feels like it would make more sense to someone. And then that would start to teach them how the game works. Do those groove spines, baby. Dude, this is such a... Like, I don't even know how I played Zerg before I learned the mechanics. Like, so, here is 5. This is hatchery number 5. Here's number 6. Here's number 7. 5, 6, 7. If you have drones popping out in different locations, like I'm going to build some here, how do you quickly navigate to hatchery 5, grab these, send these, hatchery 6, grab these, send these? It feels like you can use 5 and 7 as these hotkeys, but what if I want these guys to go back here? This is where the screen hotkeys of F2 and F3 are really important. To be able to, like, just grab these, F2, click. Like, without the screen hotkeys, I mean, it is a nightmare to manage your drones.
The hive cluster is under attack.
So good. Lots of extra right clicks is really helpful for getting your servers to path correctly. Like here, they'll move down quite smoothly if I'm spam right clicking.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Retreat, team, fall back. I like also, too, that from a design perspective, they, like, add in a few more... Really? Also, the screen hotkeys, F2 and F3, are really great. If this is being harassed, you can box, F2, click. Alright, so these guys are running away. Okay, I'm safe. I can select all these, F3, click. Yeah, I think that question, go play Diabolical, it's really interesting, because there's not really, like, the problem, I think, is not... Since I'm clearly going to win, I'm just going to take my hands off the keyboard and talk. There's a big difference in learning how a game works from what is the strategically good thing to do that you can learn if you study a bunch, and then what are good things to do that the game teaches you that you should do. So, as an example, in StarCraft, you should take more bases. Come on, guys. In StarCraft, you should take more bases to get more resources. It's not really explained. You can opt into it, but it's not, like, super clear that you should take more. Because what a lot of people would do is they would go, oh, I want to get enough money to get a battlecruiser. Let me just sit here and wait until I have enough money for a battlecruiser. You know, like, as you can see, I'm sitting here. Imagine if someone came up to me and said, Sean, you're not expanding enough. I might go, I don't know, I think my economy's good. Feels good. Now, contrast this with something like Dota, where the way that you do any power growth is by getting gold from last hitting, from killing creeps, from doing stuff. Like, if you're sitting still, your gold is just not growing in the way that it does if you actually actively do stuff. And the game actually really teaches you robustly that not only should you be getting more money, but it shows you kind of how you can get more money. And there's items that give you the ability to do this. It starts to feel really fun and addictive. That's I think, the problem with when I think about, oh, Sean, you want to increase people's understanding of mechanics and multiplayer through single player. It's like, well, the problem with RTS is I think that if you sit someone down, as I did to begin my career in the Day 9 Daily, and I sat down, I was like, okay, listen, my friend, never stop building workers. You understand me? Never stop and try to expand as much as you can. And they go, got it. And they do what they perceive is them doing that, but it's completely, utterly wrong. And so this is why I feel like the game needs to have more built-in incentivization. Like, if you are really good about getting a 10 combo out of your barracks, if you get a 5 combo, the next unit is reduced 10%. If you get a 10 combo, it's reduced 20%. That's the maximum. It, like, teaches you to get in the rhythm of it. That's the thing that I think that would make a single-player campaign help someone learn multiplayer. Egression.
I am well pleased, young Cerebrate, and so long as my prize remains intact, I shall remain pleased. Thus its life and yours shall be made as one. As it prospers, so shall you, for you are part of the swarm. If ever your flesh should fail, that flesh shall be made anew. That is my covenant with all Cerebrates.
Hi, Bear.
Now you have grown strong enough to bear the rigors of warp travel with the swarm. Thus we shall make our exit from this blasted world and secure the chrysalis within the hive cluster upon the planet Char.
Remnants of the Protoss fleet still linger within this planet's orbit. They will attempt to block our exodus at every turn.
My brood shall aid you, Cerebrate.
Which one is Zaz and which one's Dagoth, man? Look at these sacks. There's just an eyeball and 2 sacks, and everyone's like, this is the greatest IP of all time. Dr. Anger says that it's kind of hard to know how your game is going to be played at a high level, so it seems weird to teach them. I would say that is the difference between what I would consider a mistake and then what is in-game incentivization. So for instance, in Dota, it is good to get more gold. It is good. That's it. Like, no more thought needed. Everything in the game very clearly directs you to do that. And if you do anything at all that gets you a lot of gold, the game rewards you. If you do something that doesn't get you a lot of gold, the game punishes you. It feels bad. It's abundantly, obviously clear. that's like the core backbone to the entire understanding of how the competitive scene even works. Like, everything kind of slowly builds off of that. There's, like, StarCraft doesn't have that first thing. You actually need to kind of study and play and learn a lot about how the economy of the game works to begin to get stuff. And so that's what I mean by a mechanic that has an incentive, not teaching the strategy, but having the mechanics incentivize succeeding at the mechanics. All right. Widescreen, baby. So much louder in the game. Can I get these? Hunter Killers are awesome, man. They're basically twice a Hydra.
They will serve you unquestioningly. Go now, and bring swift wrath to all who would oppose the swarm.
I'm actually going to do F2 over here so I can click more easily. God, this is so much of my youth is listening to this audio. Hunter Killers. I mean, obviously what I'm looking for is a base. Where are my bases at? What are even my objectives? God, the game just plays so smoothly. So nice. Oh yeah, we have the... Is there no?
Our forces are under attack.
No, there's no more new bases. Oh. Is this a little sneaky path up here? No, it looks like there's really only one path. Actually, we'll need more than 3. We'll probably need 5. Oh my god, we did it. We found it. I actually don't think it's going to be that necessary to do this. So, are these guys slower? Yeah, dude. Yellow has them upgrades, man. I don't. I'm pathetic. Dude, it's so good. Dude, the gas is, it's so far away. Like, dude, it's so funny. Oops. That someone, like, looked at this and were like, 2 thumbs up. It's like exactly where the goddamn gas should go. We'll slowly catch back up. You don't need a lot of gas to produce Hydras. In this game, you just get a lot of gas. You get like 300 gas a minute. It's like so much. You need so many dudes to get minerals, and you just need like nothing to get gas.
Require more minerals. Require more minerals.
Yeah, Arc Zombie. Dude, it's so true in this campaign. There's like so many things where they're just like tucking you way, way, way the hell around. Like, I mean, one of these things where like the gas is here and then the minerals are up here, where it's just like so far around a corner, it's comical. So here's a fun pro gamer technique. This is called larva floating. Where, see how I have 1 larva at each base? I don't want to lose any larva because I don't have the money right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend, instead of building all the larvae at 1 hatch, I build 1 Hydralisk at each hatch, And then when a second one appears at each hatch, I keep doing this, so I'm floating one larva at each, and now you're seeing that my gas is starting to catch back up. And now I can actually spend it. If instead I tried to build out of just this hatchery, I would pile 3 larvae at this hatch, and when you have 3 larvae at a hatch, it stops spawning larvae at the hatchery. So, like, this was central to basically every Zerg vs. Protoss build I did for years, was being able to sneak a 4th or a 5th hatchery, because I would float larvae for a little bit to build up the money, but I would never lose out on the larvae, and then when I built the expansion, I could just catch back up. So it felt like I got a free hatchery out of nowhere, basically because I was floating the larvae. So good. Yeah, this is the colors that the Hydras should be. Let's go back to the real colors, huh?
All forces are under attack.
Is that actually... Do they have a unique portrait? Oh, they do. Damn. Nice. What the fuck? Wait, what? Get it. Dude, get it. Like, what the hell? Get this. How do you pick it up? My god. A drone being an idiot over here. Alright. Build a hatch there. Oh, getting Overlord blocked. You hate to see it. Argzombie says, in lore, aren't the different colors representing different factions, groups, cerebrates? Oh, yeah. And in fact, when you would play in multiplayer, like, if you were assigned the color purple, you would be like the Jormungand group.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, you would snipe past Turkey. Oh my god, I would be losing. Oh my god.
Prepare yourself, Cerebrate. Your first jump through warp space could be unsettling.
Sargas tribe, let's go. With the Protoss forces beaten and scattered. Oh my god, what a grisly photo. The Overmind has withdrawn the swarms to the remote ash world of Char. Ooh, I love... Oh my god. Dude, who remembers the ladder map Legacy of Char? It was a horrible map. God, it was so sweet. The new Dominion, Primary Hive Cluster, Planet Char. Like, these images are so evocative.
Of that which is yet unborn. For the swirling images that flow forth from the chrysalis are only a shadow of the sleeper's true power.
The psionic emanations of the chrysalis have reached out
So that's
into
Zaz, huh?
space and lured our enemies to us. Even now, we are aware of their plans.
All squadrons close formation. Scan for hostiles. Emperor Arcturus believes that
I love this.
out here, so it's our job to flush them out. I don't want any slip-ups this time. We'll show these critters that they can't run from the Terran.
Engage the Terran forces with care. Your priority is to protect the chrysalis at all costs.
Alright, protect the chrysalis, eliminate the Terrans. I'm ready. Lord Zaras says, love these wiggly meat sacks. I'm right here, Lord Zaras. Yeah. Alright. What? Dude. Nice username. Dude, let me... Hold on, let me... Nice. There's the mature chrysalis. Oh my god, I remember these levels. It's so weird to play these again. Dude, I do not have the cadence down in single player, let me tell you that much. Fourth one? When did you last play campaign? 25 years ago. We're looking for some money, honey. This game really cares about specifically which match you're targeting as well. I need a little latency. Maybe expecting to do this with 0 latency. Stimming your units in this game. But, see, look, here's an early version of a StarCraft 2 base. Alright. Oh, lost one. That's fine. I don't think there's, like, that many entrances. Diabolical says, on the single multiplayer topic, you mentioned mechanics that incentivize macro. Any thoughts on how you would incentivize good micro? In StarCraft Brood War, no build missions, there doesn't seem to be much need. Losing a no build feels terrible, like you don't have enough units. I don't know the second. I don't know what is this? No build missions. Yeah. Okay, yeah, because I see what you're saying. I think that when it comes to incentivizing micro, again, I think that there's kind of like a ladder of micro, we might say. I'm building a hatch right here, baby. I don't even need a scout anymore. I don't even know why I'm scouting. Get him. I think this is the only entrance, I want to say. This is a mean game made by mean people. Really? I can't build right here? Alright, fine, I'll build there. I think there's sort of like a ladder of micro complexities where, like, something like having these Hydralisks attack and trying to, like, split away the weakened one and then the dude's in the center, so you kind of, like, surround like this while they're in the center and you back away the weak one. Things like that. Like, that's much more complicated and much more subtle and much less clear. But I think there's things, kind of like the skill shots that exist in Dota or League, that are way more blunt. Because, I mean, let me take Monkey King, for instance. In Monkey King, in Dota, says if you hit someone 4 times, you activate Jingu Mastery, which is like bonus damage. Little lifesteal, some good stuff. So you actually kind of have this interesting question. Alright, how do I make that happen? If I just click on a guy, they run away. So when do I actually position? When do I wait? How do I get into a good spot? All these are actually, like, explicit. Which is very different from, like, splitting your Marines, for instance. Or kiting, or stutter stepping, things like this. And I think that StarCraft really has, like StarCraft 1 especially, really has, like, basically no versions of that at all. There's no, like, outside of maybe landing a storm. Incorrectly hotkeyed. So I mean, like, you know, I think there's a difference between showing someone that they can do something versus they look at the thing and they go, okay, so I should try to do this. This is maybe the best summation of my point. And I think that if you want to be... Can I make upgrades? Oh, I love upgrades. This is kind of maybe my main statement. If you look at a Reaver, it's not clear that Shuttle Reaver is a combination. From like a first read, I'm new to the game, I've just read this. It's not actually clear. But a storm, where do I place the storm? That's really clear. Lockdown, which unit do I want to lock down? Mines, where do I want to place the mines? How do I retreat back over the mines? How do I get punished for that? How do I not? Like, those kinds of things, I think those start to feel acceptable to me. From the perspective of, can someone sit down and learn this all by themselves? You know, I want to make Zerglings, because I think Zerglings are sweet. I'm making Zerglings because I want to make them. What do you think about that, huh? Yeah, dude, Reavers, when they used to spawn, would fire instantly. They would just unload and just, bam, fire right off. You know, I'm a big believer that, like, the best games, you can put someone down and they just understand a lot with, like, no supervision at all. Because, like, I will use Deadlock as, like, the greatest example that I have seen lately. In Deadlock, you play as the titular character, John Deadlock. And, I mean, it tells you a bunch of things. It tells you how dashing works, how double jumping works. Let me just... I'm the Zerg. It tells you how the mechanics work, but then you play, and it's abundantly obvious that you should do things like dash in and out. Can I make a layer as well? Ooh, how cool. Will I? No. I'm gonna keep making Zerglings, man. Like, the gameplay makes you want to learn how the mechanics work. And then you're mastering those mechanics, and then slowly you start to see deeper patterns. Like, that's the good shit right there. There's a control 1. There's a control 2. Gedona says, do you think that part of Deadlock's success in that respect is due to the growing understanding of competitive gameplay by developers? I don't know what that second part means. What do you mean by growing understanding of competitive gameplay by developers? I mean, because, like, my opinion on its success is basically that Valve just knows what the fuck they're doing. And they get it. And if you said, Sean, are developers developing a growing understanding of competition? I would say, no. They are not. What do you mean? Do you have any examples? Yeah, have you heard of this thing called live service games? I use this cynical tone not because your question is somehow weird. I just mean, like, boy, have billions of dollars been set on fire through people pursuing being the next great esport before they've even fucking launched. Oh my god, this is exactly what it's like to play Zerg. Alright, fine. I'll make mutalisks. Dude, I will say this rules. The pathing in this game causes this enough of an issue to where having terrain advantage matters enormously. Like, I don't even know if I A-move here, if I'll be able to even get to deal damage. Like a little bit. Like, that's awesome. Oh, I'm almost broke! I'm sitting here chatting about John Deadlock. Oh my god. How much do I have left here? Alright. This is a fucking problem. Oh my god. And it says, the competitive scene in video games has grown, and the result is when games are made, they can better prepare their players by providing information tutorials when first playing. As I type this, I realize this isn't the case. Well, actually, there's a lot of reasonable stuff living at the heart of what you're saying. Which is like, when this game was made, no one knew how it would work competitively. No one knew even what it meant to play a game competitively. Are we legitimately kidding me? I don't have any units right now. I have 2 Zerglings. Alright, well, make some links. And now we actually have a sense of the shape of things. And I think the one thing that some developers seem to get, that a lot of developers don't understand at all, is frankly the idea of degenerate gameplay.
Our forces are under attack.
And I don't mean he stayed up all night, pounding no-dos, eating Taco Bell, playing games. He's a degen. I mean, like, my favorite example of this is in StarCraft. Stuff. StarCraft 2, when it came out.
Our forces are under attack.
Make me the mutas. I'll only need 11 of you. Actually, I don't want to result this. When StarCraft 2 came out, what Terran players did is they masked up a unit called the Reaper. The Reaper had the ability to hop up and down cliffs, so players would bring the Reaper, pop it into the base, harass the workers, go away again. And Blizzard's original intention was that players would use this unit to, like, scout and harass a little bit, and then they would make a mixture of other things. Instead, what players actually did is they just made mass Reaper and never stopped pressuring the worker line. And then they would just overrun. Reapers, at that time, were pretty much terrible against everything. But it didn't matter, because the fact is, you were able to just mess with... Here. Computer micro. Woo. You were able to just mess with your opponent's economy, which is the thing that matters more than anything in this game. And, like, that is a degenerate way of thinking. Like, looking at a unit that's anti-light. Oh, my opponent's starting to make armored units. I should make anti-armored units. A degen goes, what if I did nothing but make the anti-light unit and just shat on their economy? As it turns out, that's substantially better. And I think that a lot of developers are still not understanding and accepting this. Like, the number of times... Shoot this. A base! Oh, it's a base! Developers still, like, don't get this shit, man. They will, like, make their game and be super happy to say, yeah, we believe that players will do a mixture of... I mean, hell, even Overwatch had this a little bit. We'll do a mixture based upon the strengths and weaknesses of the respective heroes. And people are like, alright, Mass Tracer, you got it. God, those upgrades still take forever. So yeah, I think that, like, this understanding of, like, true degen gameplay is so important. Darkness says, I saw this on Tosa's stream. Did you hear about apparently this new thing about meter shots? They tend to bounce to the left or something? Yeah, everything in StarCraft comes out in this order. They come out here, and then here, and then up, and then to the left, and then down. So for instance, if I have a barracks and I put a thing here, the thing will pop out here. You can see this exemplified by, like, how these buildings work. Like, if I build this here, and I put this unit in, it generally pops out there. Or similarly, if I... Actually, I don't have any creep there. And so... It looks in a radial pattern for most things. Yeah, and so, like, understanding where to... We're doing it. Oh. All forces are under attack. Classic. Kill the bunker! If we get this base, we'll be fine. So clearly a mutilistic single player map. Got the minerals. What am I, in a championship match? What is going on here? Who's this goober? Alright. Don't need this money. Like, lock my patch? Jeez Louise. I cancel the drone's movement. Alright. Everyone, go here. Send some of these guys down here. Oops. Alright. Grab you. Do a little circle-a-roo. Woo! I lose to this guy. Can I get level 2? What? It actually lets me do level 2. How thrilling. Woo. Come on, go. My fingers used to get so tired microing. Used to click way too hard. Oh, my favorite part of the day. You actually do have to click on the SCV, because if you do this and you attack, it can do things like try to acquire the tank, that sort of thing. What were we talking about beforehand? You do this. Why are you microing? This is so fun, dude. It's so fun. Oh yeah, degens. Degens! We're talking about degeneracy. You need to have vision of the patch to be able to see. For the sake of mineral walking. There you go. Yeah, like, I think a lot of modern devs just don't appreciate how degenerate players will play in order to win. And the hard part is making sure that the good thing to do is also the fun thing to do, and the, like, possibility-creating thing to do. If you think about something like League and Dota, people like to talk about, oh yeah, they have a really good balance. They adjusted the balance. Is it just me or is this game still insanely loud? Jeez Louise. All I'm ever doing is dropping the volume of this fucking game. Wait, let me see something. Let me see something in the menu. Open the options, but take your time to do it. Do this. God, mutas are just the loudest thing in the entire universe. Good lord. All right, we're gonna go quiet stream mode. I looked, all my audio's like turned way up. It's like just the game's mutalist are insanely loud. Anyways, yeah, like a game like League and Dota, it's very easy to see games like this that are out in the wild and say, ah yes, they have a good team who's focused on balancing the game. That's what's going correctly. They're balancing it, and that's how you just kind of get that every single hero and item has some merit. But there's something that's actually a lot deeper than this, which is the game even allows for balancing to matter in the first place. Most games do not allow for this. For instance, Overwatch, when it first came out, you could pick any hero that you wanted at any time. Didn't matter. You're playing Reinhardt, you die, great, go be Tracer. Doesn't matter how many Tracers are on your team or the enemy team, any of that stuff. And what people discovered is, yeah, in the Overwatch League, when winning was on the line, everyone would just switch to Tracer on these capture point levels. And so they actually had to put in a underlying system that said you can't have more than one of each hero. Time went on, and you had, what was the comp that was like all the tanks and Mercy? People just discovered that this like mass tank, goats, that's what it was, goats. It was just a big, tanky, hard-to-kill lineup. Yep, they didn't have good execution at a distance, so they would just walk up to you.
Alright, you sorry bastards. Fall back. Fall back.
What? I can't hear you.
Cerebrate, you must stay and relocate the chrysalis to a more secure location.
Dagoth's got it.
Deal with the remaining Terran forces.
And so they had to like put in a system that said you have this many tanks, this many... I can't remember what the names have evolved to over time, but it's like you have tanks, you have DPS, and you have supports. And that's it. And that is more restrictive, but that kind of restriction allows the designers to then put balance on top of that. And it's that kind of thing where it's so much quieter, I can't believe it. It's that kind of thing that I think a lot of developers, particularly in the 2010s, did not fucking get. Because esports was starting to blow up, and everyone's like, oh my god, we're going to make a competitive game, we're going to make a PvP game, because all we have to do is make sure we have, like, a balanced team and some cool stuff, and it'll be good, right? And these games just completely, utterly collapsed. You really need degenerates playing your game and trying to break it. Oh my god. I remember this. I had forgotten, but I remember this. Look, we're having some thanks. This is so cool. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Jimmy. Alright, sorry. Happened on my computer too, man. Everything froze.
Seraphites, be warned. While Dagoth is occupied with the forces of the Dominion, the emanations of the chrysalis have called even more of our enemies to Char.
These too shall be eradicated by your hand.
They're so quiet.
For you grow more cunning with each passing battle. Indeed, you are a testament to my will and the fury of the swarm. Yet first must you stay your wrath and watch over the chrysalis a while longer.
Seriously, I need you to chill.
The hour of the sleeper's rebirth is at hand, and soon my greatest creation shall be loosed.
No offense to you, you're definitely one of my top 5 creations. I love all of my creations equally, which is why I'm allowed to say the best, because in a way, you're the best too. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got expansions. Whoa!
Alright. All crews stay frosty and keep your eyes peeled for our target. Remember, not only are we up against the Zerg here, but our old pal General Duke may be creeping around too. Let's hope this trip wasn't a big mistake.
Can I kill Jim Raynor? Oh, I'm scouting around, baby. Show me what you got. How embarrassing. Jeffrey's Queen vs. Mac. I'm still a little iffy on Queen vs. Mac. I think I got 2 of these. I think you only really need Queens versus Mech if you're against a really, really good Terran that really knows what you're doing. Because, I mean, it's just so hard to defend when you're trying to get all the bases up that you need to be a Mech Terran. How much health does this fucking Ragnasaur have? Healthiest Ragnasaur of all time. Oops. So it's like an island map I'm on, huh? I guess I'm only making Mutalisk then. May as well start mining the gas now. Wow, they really are not giving me a lot of this. So, I mean, with respect to the mech switch and counters to it, so for those of you that... To do a simple history lesson that will take me down a 15-minute tangent. The way that Terrans play against Zerg is that the Terrans tend to get a lot of bio, which would be Marines and Medics, and then they support that with Science Vessels, and that's how they tend to crap on you. Use dropships to maybe hit from different angles. You'll also have things, you know, like some tanks for some support, some mines for support. This is in contrast to a style called Mech, where you get just tanks and just vultures. Basically just the mechanical units, instead of just the biological units. And for a long time, what players would do is they would either choose to go bio at the start of the game. This is like 90% of the time. god. Best outcome of all time.
The hive cluster is under attack.
90% of Terran players would choose Bio, and 10% of players would choose Mech. And the reason that the Mech was not popular is because, dude, it was just so freaking... Oops. Control 6, Shift F3. It was just so stupidly difficult to get bases as Mech. Like, comically difficult to get bases as Mech. So what the Zerg would do is they would just expand like crazy, and Mech units are super, 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 super slow. So with this ridiculously slow army... I mean, how are you going to stop the Zerg from expanding? Oh, you push all the way over to the expansion, the Zerg counterattacks and kills one of your very, very, very limited bases. And so, what some cunning Terran figured out is what if you started going Bio, and then halfway through the game, you lifted all your barracks, you'd lift like 4 or 5 barracks, and then you'd build a bunch of factories underneath, and so you already had this mobile army that would be putting Zerg on the back foot. And so the Zerg would need to be... I realize I forgot a key thing. What Zergs do against Bio is they stay a little lower on expansions. They don't expand as much. They have to play very, very carefully with their expanding. Because they have to play very, very carefully with their expanding. Anti-micro. We're literally massing Feudalist this game. Oh, hey, I got Zerglings. Hell yeah. So against Bio, Zergs tend to stay sort of clutched in on expansions and expand very, very carefully. Against Mech, you expand very, very freely. So the idea of the opening Bio and switching to Mech is that you get the Zerg to be really clutched up, expanding very, very slowly. Kind of be held in. And then you, the Terran, can explode and take a bunch of bases and go Mech. It's a Mamma Mia moment for the Zerg. And so, what Zerg players just started to do over time is realize this switch was coming, and just prepare for it, and then just crap on the Terran anyways. Because, like, if the Zerg suddenly realizes, oh, you're not making endless Bio, I'm not under pressure, great news. I can be as free as I want to run around like a lunatic. I can do whatever I want. Then you just start pressuring really hard, you expand a bunch.
Do not allow any Terrans near it.
It's opening up. And so, a lot of the tip-top, best players learned how to do this transition.
Arise, my daughter.
Oh, yeah. This was such a badass moment as a kid.
Father, I live to serve. Let all who oppose the Overmind feel the wrath of the Swarm.
Woo!
Well done, Cerebrate. What I have wrought this day shall be the undoing of my enemies.
Yes.
Let not a Terran survive.
Mother of God. Kerrigan, what have they done to you?
P.S. I love you. Excellent. Alright. What's my next objective? Infest or destroy Rainer's command center? Alright. Oh yeah, Queens.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh shit. This is gonna take so damn long. Alright. As many in there as we can handle. Is this done yet? So yeah, so some really good Terrans got really good at this weird bio, lift off all your stuff. kind of way of playing. And then every Terran started copying it, and you've never found an easier time to ladder as a Zerg in your life. Like, never have you found it easier to ladder. It was so easy, oh my god, because it's really hard, it's really fragile to do. And again, I think at the top levels, if you're playing against, like, the perfect Terran, yes, the best Terrans in the whole wide world will be really, really good. Get in there, guys. But everyone else is just, you just crap on them. And the main thing is really just getting way more bases. Out of there.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh wait, I forgot to get upgrades. Did I even get any of them this game? Sorry, force of habit. See a dropship, begin freaking out. Rise, my drones. Go to your new home. Let's see here. Rally out here. And in fact, over time, players got so good at just crapping on this style of play that honestly, Terrans have just gone back to bio. That'll teach them to have fun and have ideas. That'll teach you to try to learn, do new things. Iceman, I've just been wanting to go back and play these campaigns, because, like, Warcraft 2, we played recently, and it's so good. Like, it's actually really fun. Actually, get out of there, you. Give me this. Good attack this game. Yeah, let's do some of this. This is so fun to, like, set up a little base like this. Isn't Flash heavily meching on the ladder? I mean, part of me wants to say, sure, but, like, how's that relevant? Like, again, I'm not saying, like, any sort of statement of what is and isn't impossible. I'm just describing the history, you know? You will still encounter players who go mech on ladder. You will still encounter players who make it their main thing. You'll still encounter players who think that they have a good answer and will mess up and die. I mean, Brood War is a very open game. It's not like, you know, this is not rock, paper, scissors. Not that you were suggesting it was, but, like, you know. When I say, like, players have by and large steered away from that in recent years, that's just like an observation. Oops, I missed my volume. Literally says, oh, Mr. Jordan, thought you said the mech was just dead. I mean, I really genuinely think that mech is insanely way in a worse spot than it was years ago. I don't think that statement is inaccurate. But, you know, if one player is indeed... You know, I will make a spore colony. Let's do it. If one player in one location is meching, it's still not exactly... Yeah, I don't know. It's just not relevant to the statement about the meta. We're doing it. We're massing mutos. Punish them. I remember Flash was trying to do this weird... Flash was trying to do this really weird, like, half mech, half bio thing for a while. And he used to assign percentages to his gameplay. He'd be like, yes, I know I lost today, but I feel that my build is only at 30%. Make spores. Where's my queen at? Actually, I do want to kill this, my overlord. Why can't I infest factories, huh? Oh my god, look at this tryhard. They're attacking my gas, that is a problem. Okay, spheres. Alright. Come overlords. We're infesting Jimmy's command center. Oh, yeah.
Is that really you?
To an extent. I'm far more than I once was, Jim. You shouldn't have come here.
But the dreams. I dreamed you were still alive, that somehow you were calling to me.
I assumed that your post on Twitter was about
When I
me.
was in the chrysalis, I instinctively reached out to you and Arcturus telepathically. Apparently, Arcturus sent Duke here to reclaim me. But that was then, Jim. I'm one of the Zerg now, and I like what I am.
And I like what I am.
What? Are you gonna kill me now, darling?
That is certainly within my power. But you're not a threat to me, Jim. Be smart. Leave here now, and never seek to confront the Zerg.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Much choice.
Well, I mean, she let me live. I assume she's really into me. Alright. She's straight zerged up. Kerrigan, the newest and most powerful agent of the Overmind, has arisen from her embryonic chrysalis, but her formidable powers are still not fully functional. Kerrigan must now seek to unravel the ghost conditioning that keeps her powers in check. Once done, she will lead the Overmind's minions to complete domination over the unsuspecting Protoss now. Oh, look at that. What a twist, what a bend. The Amerigo. Primary Hive Kloster.
Cerebrate, you watched over me during my incubation, and I am grateful to you. It is my wish that you continue your vigil, so that I
Alright, bring Kerrigan to the supercomputer.
better aid the swarm.
Here we go.
I have been unable to access the totality of my latent powers, and as such, I would like to infiltrate a Terran science vessel and uncover the secrets of their abandoned ghost projects. If I can learn more about their mental conditioning, I can undo the damage their Terran scientists have done to my mind.
If I can just take a peek at their algorithm.
Servant of the Overmind. Well to remember that you are just a servant. You know of our grand mission, Kerrigan. Would you put your personal whims before the will of the Overmind?
Do not cross me, Zaz. I will do as I see fit, and not you or any other Cerebrate shall stand in my way.
These are really strong characters.
The greatness of her spirit has been left to her, that the swarms might benefit from her fierce example. Fear not her designs, for she is bound to me as intimately as any Cerebrate.
I really wouldn't worry about burnout. I talked to her for 10 minutes in a one-on-one and she said everything is cool.
Within me, Kerrigan is free to do as she desires.
By your will, Overmind. Cerebrate, you must see that she comes to no harm.
I love that Zaz is like, cool, seems totally fine. Alright, here we go. Stort.
Cerebrate, take these, the deadliest of my minions. They shall aid you in your search.
All right. What is it now?
Unauthorized entry detected.
I'm listening.
Do I have abilities?
Yes, Cerebrate. All right.
Oh, wait, I can just...
My way.
Oh, I remember this animation so well.
We got company.
Dude, she's so slow.
Security cameras activated.
Dude, the security camera's activated is so sweet.
What is it now? A bold move.
Get him.
Yes, Cerebrate.
How much damage does he do? 50?
Call for help.
Call for help. We gotta see this in full glory. Oh my god, I forgot she fucking looked like this. Oh my god. Who remembers how Kerrigan looked? Let me get my mouse out of the way. I mean, oh my god, just the hair spiking out, man. Straight Goku over here, man. Alright.
Yes, Cerebrate.
Dude, I think as a kid, I might have just gone through all this, only waiting for Kerrigan to have enough energy.
Our forces are under attack.
Yes, Cerebrate. Yes, Cerebrate.
Let me in.
Bold move. On my way.
Dude, this is a game right here. This is a game.
Yes, Cerebrate. On my way.
Come here. Gotcha. Cornered.
All right. Yes, Cerebrate.
Our forces are under attack.
Could you walk in any more vulnerable locations, for God's sake? Zerglings I'm not that worried about. These hunter killers, we need to get their shit together.
All right. A bold move. On my way. All right. On my way. All right.
Alright. Let's let Zerg mommy lead.
What is it now?
Yo, I'm tough. I even think there were times in these missions when I would just sit and let my Zerglings, like, heal to full. Because their health does slowly increase.
Yes, Cerebrate.
I'd, like, leave my computer.
On my way. A bold move. On my way.
I bet there's more Zerg up here. Yeah, even better. Do we degen campaign? See, most people, and I think this is actually a fair statement,
What is it now?
if there's single-player content, and there's a way to utterly, irreparably break it, a lot of people are pretty cool not doing that, and just kind of, like, enjoying the experience that they're being presented with. Dude, I take no damage.
What is it now?
If I one-shot Ghost? Hell yeah.
Now. A bold move.
Because, I mean, I feel like whenever I watch a speedrun of any game, 90% of 90% of speedruns is the player just walking past a bunch of shit. Just, like, not engaging. Oh, enemies in the hallway? Oh, yeah, I just don't interact with those enemies. I just walk right by them. What up? She took a mince. But I think it's like when you go to multiplayer and players suddenly need to win. I mean, they will, for like a mission or two, try their fun stuff, but then they'll go, oh my god, the thing that I thought was fun and cool and what the game was presenting to me is the context that I should be thinking about the game. It's not working. I'm over it.
They ain't so tough. These critters bleed just like anybody else.
I am the Zerg now. Like, dude, that's so cool. This moment is cool. This is cool. It's just a fun little moment. Like, they could have just made it with no voice lines, no nothing, but like you're seeing these, there's a small sense of urgency. It's so good. This whole game is cool. Let me in.
What is it now? What is it now?
Oops. Sent him to his death. My bad.
Yes, Cerebrate. All right.
I want you to do it, Kerrigan.
All right.
Gotcha.
All right.
Release them. Oh. Oh, okay.
Yes, Cerebrate.
One cat in a box. Thank you for the kind words. I am having a good time. I don't think these kind of infiltration missions. I mean, God, the Command and Conquer infiltration missions was just an exercise in saving and reloading. Be free. Like, man, I'm basically just marching through. There's no challenge. There's no mechanics.
Alright, let's wax these critters.
Cannon Bucks have been following you for over 10 years. It's always nice to see you go back to your roots with some StarCraft. Dude, it's been lovely to have you along for the ride for 10 years. And I will say, playing this, it's just doing something to me. It's just so, it feels so good to just hit the buttons to do the thing. Playing the campaign, it's like even like a pre-competitive experience. It's just so nice. Lost a Ling. This is Brood War already. I just always say StarCraft when I should be saying Brood War. Or always say Brood War and should be saying StarCraft. How do I get in here? Dude, just like simple.
What is it now?
So good. I remember this. This is the moment. I remember this. I remember, like, losing here as a kid. This is so good. Nice. Unlocked all doors.
Security cameras activated.
Teleporter in Sector 5. You know what? Oh, I see. I can't actually get over here. Dude, this game has such... Like, this mission especially, the gameplay is not that fun. I'm just moving around killing stuff. But in terms of, like, storytelling and vibe and feel and guidance, it's like a 10 out of 10. The fact that you enter in here, there's, like, the guts of the units, and you get, like, your Zerglings that are there, implying that they killed these dudes. You know, you get some basic combat. Oh, you see the security cameras activated. So you should want to go here. Great, showing me my goal. Then I start wandering through here. There's like just some challenge trying to avoid the dudes that are here. Oh, there's too many units. I need to send in Kerrigan who's invisible. That's kind of the whole shtick. But some contrast. Some dudes that I'm fighting against. Some dudes sniping me from above. Some tanky mech units. Continuing to fight on. Some rewards, like, hey, here's some civilians. You just get to kill them. But then this, like, fun sequence here where you see the Marines who are like, see, the Zergs bleed like everyone else. And you just get to, as a fun little present, hate these guys and then kill them. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Opening everything up, and then there's critters here, and the critters get unlocked as well as your Zerglings. That's fun. That's just really fun. As I'm wandering up this way, there's this door that I can't open. I cannot open this door. Huh, how do I open that door? I come up here, I'm getting closer to my goal, but oh no, I can't actually make it across. So I explore, I get trapped, and then I get some more reveals that shows, oh, there's a teleporter here. It's one of these things that feels like it's a puzzle that you're solving and you're, figuring out. It feels like there's a mystery that you're uncovering. How does all this work together? And I mean, it's pretty linear, but the structure of it is just so nice. It's so freaking nice. For, again, gameplay that is an absolute snoozer of gameplay, man. Like, just A-moving and watching Kerrigan crap on everything. It's still extraordinarily compelling. It's just so good.
On my way. Yes, Cerebrit?
Cerebrit?
What is it now?
Get up! Hit things. Hit things.
A bold move. On my way. All right.
Take them all out.
What is it now? On my way. Yes, Cerebrit. On my way. Bold move.
Alright.
I'm listening.
In we go.
Teleportation field activated.
I'm listening.
Dude, the teleporters were, they're just such a good touch.
Yes, Cerebrit.
Oh my gosh, and now I actually get to hit the guys that were hitting me? I mean, that's so good. I'm up here, man. I'm up here. I mean, oh my god. It's so, like, the structure of this mission is so stupidly well done. Dan Dagan says, Sean, what would you consider to be a modern classic? Give me more. A modern classic what? Oops, I didn't hit the A button. God, these hunter killers are so good. 20 kills apiece. 56. I mean, Elden Ring, I think, is the most amazing game ever made. Because, like, the thing is, classic... I've heard so many different definitions of classic. Like, one of the things... Because I hear classic with respect to film a lot, and a lot of classic film is... Or the term classic film is sometimes used to describe an era. Oh, it's during this period of time. It's classic. Or it was really good. It's just a really good thing. Oh yeah, that movie, it's a classic. Oh yeah. I've also heard of things that were hugely influential in one particular way. So like, trying not to use Matrix as an example because that movie actually is just very good. But like, one of the ways in which I've heard Matrix described as a classic is that it's like the first media that had bullet time. It had this huge impact in this regard.
Cerebrit, I have located the records I sought. We have everything we need here.
Alright, say some funky stuff, Zaz. I've also heard classic to be... It was good then, but it's also good now. Like, my favorite movie of all time is Aliens. I love Aliens. He said, playing as the Zerg after doing the Terran campaign. Like, Aliens, I rewatch frequently. It's extremely well done in all dimensions. Like, maybe my favorite shot in, like, all of cinema is, like, after they burn the woman because the chest burst, you know, the woman who's like, kill me, and they just like set her on fire. And all the aliens start moving, and there's that shot down the hall where the aliens just suddenly start moving, and you realize that the walls are actually alive. Oh, it's so good. Like, that movie, whenever I watch it, I'm like, the effects look great, the cinematography looks great, the dialogue's incredible, the mood is incredible. It's just wall-to-wall awesome. Game over, man. Game over. Dominion Science Vessel Amerigo. Special Demolition Squad. Mission demolition of... Okay. Zeal Kim says, I don't ever mistaken you for a man, Day 9? No, how about you? Oh, that's such a good line. Ah, it's so good. This is a cinematic showing the Taco Bell burrito going into my tummy. Alright, the ones that clearly have armor, you're gonna go in second. The dude wearing shorts, you're gonna go in first. I mean, like, the fidelity of this guy's face is not good compared to modern standards, but like the just the composition, it's so good. I mean, this is so cool. Like, this cutscene is cooler than most cutscenes that come out right now. Like, all this is cool. The idea of having beers and the cold fusion.
Hey, are we really gonna blow this place?
Only if we see a Zerg.
Yeah, I got your Zerg right here.
Oh my god, it was so gruesome. Rathworth says, well, he wasn't wrong. Yeah. Like, this is so sick. Oh, man. This is a long one. Oh, the coward. I'd be trying to open the last beer. I'd be like, ah, like fucking drinking it. Woo! Thank God for cold fusion. I absolutely would go for the last beer. Oh my God, the Dark Templar. Primary Hive Cluster, Planet
Feel
Shark.
that, Cerebrate? The Protoss are here, on Char. They have been for some time, hiding, Protoss Commander, it was folly of you to come here, for I am Kerrigan, and I am Queen of the Zerg.
I know of you well, O Queen of the Zerg.
The voices.
We have met before. I am Tassadar of the Templar. I remember your selfless exploits, defending humanity from the Zerg. Unfortunate it is to see that one who was once so honorable and full of life would succumb to the twisted wiles of the Overmind.
K-Books says Tassadar looks like an elephant.
You'll find my powers to be more than a
Hoot hoot, Executor.
In fact, I sense that your vaunted power has diminished since last we met.
Mayhap, O Queen. Or is it only that I need not flaunt my power in such an infantile test of...
Or is it that I'm not trying very hard?
Prepare your defenses. I will come for you soon.
Alright. Kill the Protoss. Let's go. No, you. Alright. I'm thirsty. Here we go. Dude, I'm really excited. I'm going to Korean barbecue on Saturday. And at said Korean barbecue, I intend to eat my weight in food. I was drinking some water, and my body was like, you could maybe just turn the stream off and go to Korean barbecue. I'm like, no! No, Day 9! You have to play video games. Alright. Oh my god, it gives me Guardians right away?
I sense something strange about this Templar. Perhaps you should reconsider your attack.
For the last time, Zaz, you question my motives and authority at your own peril.
You dare threaten a Cerebrate? You'll be the doom of us all.
Oh, we got one of these goofy expansions again. Alright. I just can't believe how good of a job this game does at presenting the scope. Oh, dude, I have so many bases to take. I just want to note, I can't build here. Like, why would they let me do that? Like, seriously, look, if I try to build a hatchery... Oh, is this an island? What happens if I... He just can't. Alright. Guess we will be going for a layer then. Oops. I keep thinking I have one larva when I actually have two. I'm messing up my blade. I'm gonna go Guardians, because Guardians are fucking terrible against Protoss. Guardians are the most, like, fringe situational unit in PvZ, I think. Like, honestly, even more so than a Queen. Like, Queen has a couple unbelievably blunt, clear uses. Like, against Corsairs, big Corsair armies, you get, like, 4 Devourers. You don't need any more than that. Queen. And you will never... ever lose again. Seven and 5, staying alive. Oh, Durfing says I just rewatching your Grim Fandango playthrough. Dude, that game was so good. It was both so good and so bad at the same time. It did the thing that every graphic adventure game does, and that it falls apart in, like, the second and third act. So we're just gonna get dropped, take this. Get some more Mutalisks, take the other base over here. Go ahead and get the sack. Lord Zara says, I love Grim Fandango, it's my fave. I know it's not perfect, but it's still my #1 game. Dude, fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. I love the, it's imperfect, but it is for me. This is just kill them all, right? We are absolutely going Mass Guardian. Like, you could not pay me money to not do that. You can still, and I believe you should, pay me money. You need so many workers in this game, dude. So many workers. Oh, I could take this one first. So Guardians is enough. Alright, guys. Let's see here. Woof, woof. Ow. I mean, we'll win this. I'm just gonna bring him in. Doesn't matter. You know, all you get in there. Always go for bases. Oops. BH. Ah, Guardians are so sweet, man. What? You're doing what now? Not even remotely close. Oops, I forgot to build this entire fucking base. Go! Go build the base! Turn your cargo. Get in there. Become the cargo. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna be a bit of a boring gamer here. You know what? May as well. Just make more drones. We can never have too many drones, really. You're joking me, man. That's my fucking hive cluster. Micro. Shit. I knew this could happen. One by one we shall go. Alright. We'll be able to save it. See? There we go. Saved! Back to work. You still have it in you to fight. Actually, this needs to go down first. See, we didn't even need to worry about solving our problems. 48 health, like not a big deal. Happens to me every week. Get in! Get in, get in, get in, get in! Yeah, keep mining. Hive. We should probably build a spire at some point, but just having the hive feels good. Feels good to have a hive. Probably do the same treatment as this thing. Someone put this here. Then you guys go here. This here. I love building bases. Throwing these down. Alright, we're gonna be needing a lot of gas miners pretty soon. On my way. Oops, I didn't build one of these. Can't blame me. Never needed to worry about anti-air before. Heavy Metal Robot, happy 119 months. That's almost 10 years. As always, it has been and continues to be a pleasure to be here with all you fine people as well as Mr. 9. Heavy Metal Robot, happy 119 months in a row. I might actually want 6 here. You know what? Another round of drones never hurt anyone. I'll want one here and I'll be good. Bugars, do you still play Brood War these days? Yeah, I mean, I would say I don't really play a lot of Brood War these days. When I want to play an RTS, lately I pick Age of Empires 2. It's my current RTS fix. I don't know if I ever would go back to playing Brood War. Because, I mean, the fact of the matter is, I don't know. What's the joke I made yesterday? That was a good joke. What's the joke? He said senilely. Oops, you are control 7. I see what's going wrong. That was never hockey. And you need a spore colony friend. Because, like, it feels like I used to run 4-minute miles, and then I haven't run in 15 years. And now I gotta be running like 8-minute miles, which is still not terrible, but like I know too much. And because I know too much, it's very hard for me to like play casually and not have this thing in my brain. But like Age of Empires 2, for instance, I don't know that much about. I know a good amount. I love RTS intuition, but I don't even know what like 30 of the civilizations do. Yeah, I'm just gonna set my rally point here. Dude, we are making so many Guardians. This game is gonna be awesome. Sure hope they don't have flying units. Whoa.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, that's not good. Dude, Kerrigan can hold it off just fine. She's ripped.
Yes, Cerebrate.
You know, we might fucking lose the game. Oh, she has fucking Storm? Holy shit, Storm it. Oh my fucking god, I lost Kerrigan. I can't believe it. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god, Dendy raided us right as we lost Kerrigan. This fucking sucks, man. Oh my god. Thanks, Dendy. Dendy, fuck, man. We just lost Kerrigan. We just lost a single player mission. Oh, it's showing me the defeat screen. Oh. It's okay. It's okay.
I sense something strange about this Templar. Perhaps you should
Hello, everyone. We lost.
For the last time, Zaz, you question my motives.
Oh my god.
Peril.
Oh, it's a buff storm? Oh, give me a break. I'm gonna upgrade so I can expand immediately. Yeah, I'm not gonna skip those tips anymore. Hey everyone, I'm spending the week playing through the Brood War campaign. Having myself a ball. Reliving the childhood joys, baby. Time to mine some gas. We can get those ventral sacks right away. You did 120 damage. Oh, that's right. Kerrigan has Turbo Storm. Dude, my brain is like... In Brood War, storms deal a metric boatload of damage. In StarCraft 2, storms are ticklers. Alright, it's okay. I gotta build. I have like a super duper mega giga build going here. Alright, watch this. Alright. We are rushing for the expansion, huh? Excellent. Is this the remastered version? It still is. Here's how the original looks. It somehow looks lower res than I could have possibly imagined. So good. Alright, well, let's get an Overlord down here.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, we just need an Overlord over here, because I just happen to know there's an expansion here. 4x3 really does it, dude. Yeah, these are the dimensions. So the frame rate looks kind of funky because it's like 60 FPS on 24 FPS. God, it's just so cinematic. Alright. I like the newer graphics a lot. Look, I'm gonna bring these two Guardians back. These two Guardians I actually think are the good Guardians. Dream Size, they really got the sound design right in this game. Glad I didn't try to remaster that stuff. Dude, it's true. It's true. The audio is amazing in this. And it is like not... It is not close. If they tried to remaster it, it would have ruined things. It would have ruined it. But in any case, let me just say, Dendy, thank you warmly for the raid. What were you playing today? Was it yet more Deadlock? But a Deadlock him? Dude, that game is actually so fun. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like watch TI. And then, when you're done watching TI, you watch Deadlock. Or done watching TI, you play Deadlock. It's so good. I am real curious what Deadlock is going to look and be like in a few years. Or a few months, excuse me. I don't know why I'm saying few years. We have no idea. What, did Sinvicta raid as well? Oh my god. No fucking way. Sinvicta raided? Oh my god, Sinvicta. Hell yeah, Sinvicta. Oh my god, big lags as we reopen the game. Yeah, 10 victories challenge, most likely went to sleep. Makes sense. Fair. It's fair. We're gonna start getting so much fucking gas, dude. Drones the game. Yeah, I mean, this is... It is still really satisfying to me to see the base grow. Still love that shit. The neat border around the UI. Dude, it's so true. Like, all this UI element stuff is just so needlessly evocative. I say needless, but I need it. We'll start mining gas. Guardians are stupidly gas hungry. We need more drones in the main. Is this still saturated or what? That looks mostly good. Alright, keep on mining, friendos. We're going for Greater Spire, baby. But dude, Sinvicta, where are you streaming? How's your day been? How's it going? Alright. Oh my god, how devastating. Okay. Okay, everyone, it's the attack we lost to last time. I'm prepared here. Just out of fear, we're gonna build another one. Alright. These guardians are literally gonna be my guardians. My computer can't handle running this 25-year-old game. Okay. Look at these idle drones. Can you believe that? Real Day 9 would never have idle drones. Get up and stretch. That's a good one. Oh, there it is. Oh, that feels good. Oh, yeah. I'm just literally, all I'm trying to do is go Mass Guardian. Every single mission we've lost is because a hero just pops out and dies. Oh my god, Ashuman TV with the 50 gifted subs. Oh my god, Ashuman. Holy. To what do we owe the great honor? Dude, thank you, Ashuman. Holy moly. Oh my god, dude, happy Wednesday to you, and happy Wednesday to me. Mamma mia. I know that being a Brood War player is a common theme among people who stop by this chat. Ashima, I just wanted to give back. Over the years, your comedy and advice have been very helpful to me. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. Really, I've been in a bit of a weird mood for a few days. And thank you for just popping in, being nice and saying nice shit, and that's it. I really like this kind of exchange. In the meantime, I'll be making Guardians. Get in there. I don't know why I'm doing this. I can just rally like this. Dude, this is what I lived for as a kiddo. Get in there. Just making a big mass of Guardians and sending them in. Hell, of course, it's 1,000 bits. Oh, it'd be a nice day, and I can get behind this. Oh my god. Who's the influencer now? Dude, I just thought this was so cool as a kid. Just a bunch of Guardians marching through. Like, in big game hunters, this was the strat that I would do. I would just sit here building Guardians, and then I would just sit there and watch them. Watch them chew through. Dragoons are actually so much better than Guardians. Guardians are good because they can fly, certainly. I mean, this is awesome. Wait, what? I can just go here right now? All right. Target fire, please. Dragoons are busted. Look at these units. Why did I not wait till I had 10 control groups of this shit? See, this is so mean. It doesn't even let me build anywhere near. Just glitch the AI on the other side of this building. No. Alright, well. Washed. Alright, we gotta keep making Guardians. This is the only unit that we're gonna be making right now. Alright, let me advance forwards, that way we can get more shots at once. Bam. Holy shit, there's so many Dragoons. Get in there. Can I make a Nidus yet? No. Can I just walk here? Oh. Alright. Dude, they take full damage from these Dragoons. It's so busted. It's actually better to leave them as Mutalisk versus specifically Dragoons. But we're not gonna fucking do that. Retreat. Dude, this is the best right here. Guardian sunken, man. The push has commenced. Alright. Make overlords. We can't really do anything else. This is the defense right here, man. This is the manor hatch right here. Isn't there another Zerg air unit in Brutal War? It's called the Devourer, and basically no one knows how it works. I actually did the rare move way long ago when I was a competitor and just read what the unit did. Because it's not listed in the game. You actually have to, like, go to an external website and figure it out. What a Devourer does is when it hits a unit, it deals damage to the target and in an area, it applies what is called an acid spore on the unit. And each acid spore functions as negative armor. It also slows their attack rate. So if for some reason I have, like, nice, get the level 3. So for some reason I have 9 acid spores, I take plus 9 damage from each unit. Funny I would choose that number at random. But so Devourers don't actually have good DPS. They don't really deal that much damage, but what they can do is they can make a Mutalisk. The Mutalisk bounce, when it's unupgraded, goes 9, 3, 1 in terms of its damage. So if you have plus 9 damage to each of those, it's 18, 12, 10. So this means you just deal a stupidly gigantic amount. I'm gonna wait till I have 24 of these. I don't know how many more I need in the gas, but I'm just gonna jam more in there regardless. Get in there. So if your opponent was making a bunch of Corsairs, for some reason a lot of people would just go, oh, the Devourer is the more expensive unit, I will mass Devourers. I guess there's like a logic to that. But the thing that makes it super duper ultra mega giga sick... The thing that makes it super duper ultra mega giga sick is that you can just make 4 or 5 Devourers, shoot the Corsair ball, then the Corsair ball will suddenly have 9 acid spores on it, and then from there, you can just wreck it with the ultra mobile Mutalisks, and then you're good. So good. Steve says, in ZVZ is never worth going beyond Mutalisks. Kind of. Mutalisks actually suck as a unit, but the problem that you have as Zerg is that you just literally have so much fragility early game that can be exploited by Mutalisks and Zerglings that you really should be just building Zerglings to defend the Zerglings and Mutas to defend the Mutas, and there you go. Alright, who's ready to do the march? If any of you see an expansion, let me know. You know, I will get Overlord speed. Dude, this is what I did in my childhood. Was I just watched Guardians march down. Uh-oh. Where there's an expansion, there will be a day 9. I mean, this is so cool. Look at this. Oh my god! Fucking flying units! Get me the fuck out of here! Well, why is he making flying units? Emergency. Emergency. Bring the Mutalisks. Hold on, don't build your hatchery yet. Don't do it. Ah! Scouts. Now that's a bad fucking unit right there. Oh god, they're making out of that Stargate. My worst nightmare. We're doing it. We are the Zerg. I am he. My name is John Starcraft. So good. Oh, still scouts. God, I used to play big game hunters and like just make scouts, and it was so fun. I have the most memories of this game than of anything. Than of any person, place, or thing. Now guys, do you think the Brood War competitive meta will eventually evolve to where those super rare units we will never see will eventually be made sometimes? It's kind of tricky because, you know, a lot of the issue around this is basically the fact that... How do I say this? This is true for basically every single RTS, not just StarCraft. But, you know, you don't get one of each thing. You don't get a blend of units. You actually have to compare a mass of units to another mass of units and everything in between. So what I mean by this is, like, in League and Dota, if you have an item, you get one of that item.
Where are you,
Oh.
Do your underlings always do your fighting for you?
Let's back off a little bit. You died, Kerrigan.
Face me here, and I will defeat you myself.
Woohoo! I like how these mission objectives also got more complicated. Here we go. Like, you only get one ultimate that you can use on a very limited cooldown. You only get one of each of your QWE abilities, and they're on limited cooldowns. You only get one of each item. Yes, there's some exceptions to this, but it's like, you get one of each thing. And so, if you're comparing an item in Dota to one different item in Dota, then that's fine. That, like, you can do this comparison. But in StarCraft, it would be like comparing 6 of one item versus 6 of another versus 3 and 3. Every unit you can make as many multiples of as you want. And so there's just a really large space to consider, to process, where it's not like, I should say, you have that, but then also, what the fuck did my brain just do? I'm sitting here talking, an upgrade completed, so I just hit spacebar, continued the upgrade, because you don't want to drop your timing when there's no more units left on the map. What is wrong? I have been completely ruined by this game. Oh my god, there's something really fucked up going on in here. Oh my, I literally stopped talking and you saw, I was like engaged, and I was like looking at you and you're looking at me, and then the thing happened and I went, fucking grabbing mutas, like clicking here, like, okay, let me do this. Anyways. Alright. So you have this huge space to consider, which means from a player perspective, it's not, is a, you know, a scout better or worse than a Mutalisk in a vacuum? Yes, the scout beats the Mutalisk. But you have this, like, okay, but like how many dollars, like $1,000 worth of Mutalisk versus $1,000 worth of scouts. Now the Mutalists start to win because it's about a total amount of things. Or, which is different than Dota, because a 4,000 gold item versus 6,000 gold item, you get this one faster, but when this one comes online, it might be stronger. That there's no such, it's like having $6,000 worth of Ironwood branches versus $6,000 worth of, you know, Glimmer capes or whatever. And furthermore, in StarCraft, there is a world of difference between having something and getting something. Like here, I had to spend most of the game working towards Guardians, and then I was able to do anything. If you tried to do a Guardian rush in a normal game, you would die, not because there's a problem with having Guardians, it's because of the problem with getting to Guardians. Hello. I'm here.
What is it now? An illusion? Are you afraid to face me, Templar?
Yes, and he goes.
You continue to be so predictable, O Queen. I need not face you at all. You are your own worst enemy.
That's such a good line. It's like saying 1v1 me, bro, and they're like, fine, let's do it right now, and I invite them to the game, and then immediately ban them, and they're like, why'd you ban me? And I'm like, you are your own worst enemy. I needn't face you at all. The culling.
Insufferable Protoss coward. Tassadar cannot evade my wrath forever. I shall find him and cut it.
Kerrigan, Zaz is dead.
What?
It is a pity that Cerebrants cannot truly be killed. I expect that the Overmind will reincarnate him soon.
Ah, exposition.
He will not. The Protoss have devised some new attack. An attack powerful enough to nullify our reincarnation.
That must be freaky.
To the Overmind itself.
So, Tassadar's plan was merely
This is
not
this is how people talk after their first ship loss in EVE Online.
Master, Zaz's brood has run amok, and even now threatens the stem any further damage it might cause, I shall deal with the Protoss.
Alright, Zerg vs. Zerg. Dude, it's so good. This might be our last mission, because I gotta go to Dien's. I have a social dinner with a gamer. Yeah, dude, like, the number of games that I played that, oh, I died, just reload. It's like not a big deal. Oh, he died, just like reload. But then like your save becomes corrupted and it's just like, oh my god, I'm never gonna fucking play this game again. Ever. I lost all my progress in the memory. It's just too tough for me. I can't. What are we working with here? Do I get to claim this? Esports, esports, esports. Who's the one building far away from the geyser now? JK LeMayo. Alright, great. Great, great. I am gonna mass Mutalisk and just end this Garm Brood's life! Slow, clumsy Hydras. Dude, yeah, I remember when I stopped playing Elden Ring, because I beat it, because I'm a gamer. And then the DLC drops, and I'm like, unable to do anything with my character. Guys, how do you attack? Dude, look at the construction of this, where, like, you just have these isolated Zerg just... Did I miss? But I don't miss. No, never mind. It's fine. This is so cool. Also, the idea that, like, this is the first Ultralisk I've seen. It does a lot of show first and then lets you experience it. Cobus says, how important is sounds in RTS to you with the repetitiveness? You used to play with music in the past, you're getting tired of squelching. Yeah, no, you always play with audio. I would play with music sometimes as well, but I would never, like, remove the sound effects, because you need to hear it. Like, for instance, that audio that plays when the drone hatches is, like, critical. I mean, that's what's causing me to hit spacebar to recenter. I mean, it's like... And I will say, it makes you really appreciate how the audio in other games, is not good. Like, at all. I'm gonna explain the Overlord selection thing in a moment, because it's everyone's favorite topic in this game. We're in the clear. So, sure, I'll make a spawning pool. Shit, I lost the 1v1. So, the idea is units in this game tend to want to stay in formation. So, if I can ever win this fight, I'll tell you more about it. Fucking really? Alright, I guess it dies. Alright, so units tend to want to move in formation. So you'll see that if I have these guys and I click here, they stay in this box formation. Or whatever formation, if I kind of make this weird little triangle with an outlier there, they tend to stay. Unless they're too far apart. If they're too far apart, then the game goes, you know, it would be weird to have them, like, move in formation. It should probably be that if you click, they actually should move closer to this point. And so this just seems like two reasonable decisions, right? If you're nearby, you stay in formation. If you're far away, you kind of stay spread out like this. Or if you're far away, you don't stay spread out like this. You cluster to the actual specific location. Actually, is this still... This is actually crazy how large the box is. So this range of how far away the units can be, where they will still stay in formation, this is what is known as the magic box. Because you can't see it, there's just some box the game is using as a parameter. And so, what players found is that with Mutalisks, if I have them like this, it's actually kind of hard to do hit-and-run attacks. So you can see if I do this, the front two mutas are firing, but the back two are not. So people started to do little tricks to cluster the Mutalisks. For a long time, it was right-clicking on resource patches. So I'd first get my mutas clustered like this, and then I would start trying to do this. Not great, but better. And the big innovation, first popularized by a legendary player by the name of July. What he learned is, well, hey, let's imagine I have a bunch of Mutalisks spread out like this. Let me have this one really far away, because as the legend goes, this is how it was originally found. If you start clicking around, notice that these three Mutalisks get really clustered until this fourth one gets close enough to enter the magic box. So what's happening? Oh, well, because this guy's too far away, all the units are getting the command cluster at the location. Go to the location here. So what if we just selected one of the slowest moving units ever, the Overlord, added it to the selection. Now, even though my attention is focused here on these units, the Overlord that's far off screen means that I can move in little circles like this, and eventually I have a really tight pack of Mutalisks. If I just literally am arbitrarily moving around, you'll see that they cluster really well. And so, now I can actually do sick stuff with my Mutalisks. So, I'm going to go ahead and add these mutas to my control group. So here comes all these mutas. Hey, look at this, as I do in little circles. And this allows all the Mutalisks to really fire as a unit. So see how I can just do a huge surge. This has 145 health. Does about 100 per volley. And so now, I have another muta here. So now as I'm like moving around, I can do things like just snipe things really, really efficiently. I'm not exposing additional Mutalisks. Just everything works great. Now, a problem that emerges from this is that this Overlord slowly gets closer and closer and closer because it's just trying to track to the mutas. So eventually you need to get rid of it, find another faraway overlord. And so this is kind of this funny thing that you're endlessly managing, is this, like, lone overlord that's just wandering about. But see, like, this is why Hydras in small numbers are considered much weaker than Mutas in the matchup. Because you can get this Mutaball, and you can so effectively pick away at the Hydras, or any vulnerability, like something like this. Notice that, like, with each volley, the Spore Colony just fires once. It's really great. And it's just one of these little weird idiosyncrasies. Hey. God. We're just gonna get a bunch of Mutalisks and just shit on them. Won't be a big deal. And there's all sorts of weird manipulations you can do, where if they're really clustered like this, yes, you can right-click like this, but you can also tap hold position. And you'll see that when I tap hold, it actually hits a spread of units. So I'm basically just going to poke around and just kind of scout, chat, really. I'm basically just waiting to have enough gas to get a couple of groups of Mutalisks, and then I'll just crap on everything. Oh, hey. A base. So, I mean, now that I have this +1 upgrade, I can generally kill this in 4 volleys, but I lost one. So it'll be 5. I need to click past the things so they don't lose their acceleration. These Mutas deal 9 damage, so if you have 11 of them, do the magic box grouping size. That's 99 damage a volley, which is relatively annoying. This is also why in, like, Terran vs. Zerg, a lot of Zerg players will get this +1 attack, because then they'll kill a 200 hit point, they'll kill a 200 hit point turret in 1 less swoop-de-whoop. What? Is this like an island or some shit? Really? Oh. What do you know? So this is something kind of funny that wound up happening a lot as players got better with this, is they started trying to go, well, what if I had multiple packs of Mutalisks? It kind of works. Like, you can kind of do some magic boxing stuff, but you just have to click faster than the human body can frickin' handle. But it is nice to just kind of cluster. This guy will totally ensnare me.
All forces are under attack.
Scourge! Oh, can we get some Scourge micro in here?
All forces are under attack.
Oh yeah, can we... So this is one of the fun things about Brood War, is that, like, you'll see these Scourge that are tracking my Mutalisks. They don't exactly track on every turn. So now that I have just one, let me see if I can get... No, you're not... Which one are you chasing? This one? Alright. Trying to just get the one. Yeah, so, like, this Scourge doesn't turn perfectly sharply. So if you do these little buckles, you can actually get the Scourge to make distance between you and it. things like this. Even just like a light turn and you see it, oops, and you can see it kind of moving in the wrong direction. And you can just buckle the opposite way and it'll just like shoot out the other side. So there's just like lots of little, and the reason that that happens is that the game is not constantly updating every single frame of exactly where it wants the unit to be positioned. Like every few frames, it'll check and see if it's going in the right direction. So if every few frames it's doing this, this is really great for the CPU, because then it doesn't get bottlenecked with constant updates. And from a gameplay perspective, it means that your tracking is a little worse. Anytime you reissue a command to a unit, see how like I turn back and the skirts kind of back up the other way? Like, these kinds of weird little idiosyncrasies you start to learn to exploit, to take advantage of, but also, it's not that your units are just, it's not that your units are just shitty and unresponsive. Instead, it's that if you are paying attention to your units, they will be perfectly responsive. But the more inattention you leave to your units, the higher the probability that they will just start to slowly be worse. And this like statement is kind of true for every single thing in StarCraft. I'm gonna destroy this thing, man. I don't want any more Hydras coming out. Yeah, like, the pathing of units. Units path weirdly when they're kind of stuck. Here's the overlords for my control groups. Units path weirdly when they're kind of stuck. And they've started moving from A to B and they can't quite find a valid path there and they're struggling, blah, blah, blah. But if you're, like, constantly looking at and hovering over your units, yeah, they'll basically path pretty great. Mission, is this the culling? I think it is. Bermuda Ball's doing pretty good. Yeah, we have to basically destroy the entire map is the mission, so we're just going straight to where their money is. Can I actually walk here? Nice. Let's see, I want to be... Oh, for God's sake.
Our forces are under attack.
We'll make you 8.
Our forces are under attack.
Make more overlords. Mutalisk needs so much babysitting, dude. Babysitting, I don't have the time to offer. 6:32, perfect. I gotta leave at 6:45. And we should be finishing this mission shortly. You know, I encourage you to just go the way where you won't get fucked. I'm nailing those upgrade timings. This is another technique that happens in kind of weird late game Zerg vs. Zerg scenarios. We're in these kind of weird ultra late game situations. You will bring overlords to your Mutalisk fight because the Mutalisk shots bounce 3 times and they just prioritize whatever is vaguely closest. And so the overlords can absorb some of these shots. Have some wonky rallies. So good. Alright. Dude. This is some aspirational Zerg behavior over here. I guess I am getting a little low on minerals. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make a round of drones. Excalibur Z says units are so busted in vanilla StarCraft, it's telling that nearly every new unit in Brood War were designed to beat them. Dude. Molotov, I love this question. Says, as someone who tried to get into Brood War, I really liked it, but I struggled playing against only people who rushed. Any advice for this sort of situation? Yeah, I would say the big thing is I definitely encourage you to start by playing infinite money maps. You know, you're big game hunters, baby. Just really start off and try to enjoy the act of playing some of these, frankly, stupid, irredeemable clusterfuck modes. Oops. I'll make it. Because I think that, like, this will get you the ability to get used to the mechanics. Because, I mean, like, really the way that you hold off rushes in StarCraft 1 is your mechanics are just good enough. Because, I mean, like, a lot of times when people think about things like mechanics, they think StarCraft 2 mechanics, which would be things like, ooh, I'm remembering to macro, stuff like that. Brood War mechanics are things like, you see how all my drones are clustered together here? And as I move them, they're magic boxed up until I hit, let's assume this is, let's make this, I'm gonna make this actually, I'm out of control hotkeys. Whatever. If I quickly click back here and then click over here, you see how they kind of cluster up like this? And then if I click here and click back, you will need to do this while microing a lot. Notice how I clicked? See how my guys spend some time trying to spread out? You will need to do things like click at specific locations and then right-click so that your drone's path in front of the units. So you'll try to click here to get them to cluster, and then click back to get the enemy to glitch, and positioning them in just the right way so that way when you click, they make these kind of batteries to fire. These have nothing to do with traditional StarCraft 2 mechanics of macro and spend your money and keep it low, like exact building positioning, really stupid worker behavior changes that happen when it's mineral walking or when it's not. All this shit just takes forever to get used to, and if you're playing in a single-player context, it's, in a 1v1 context, it's honestly kind of a nightmare, because you just get punished so stupidly hard. You'll just get murdered, like, really badly and really unfunly, and it's not even like you saw anything cool happen, you just got smacked. So I really recommend 4v4s, v2v2v2s. You know, games where the stakes are lower, the pressure is lower, and just, no matter what, never give up. Just keep playing in these hilariously shit show games, and you'll start having a lot of fun, like going down to 2 supply or 0 supply, you just have a command center, and you like land in someone's base and you try to start rebuilding. It's just a joy. You see this patrol move for mutas? Yeah, and I moved it to Q. Where is it? Yeah, moved it to Q so I can do it better. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, Garmbrood. Clapping the Garmbrood. Eye for an eye.
The cunning Protoss have dared strike down that which was immortal. For the Protoss who murdered Zahas are unlike anything we have faced before. These Dark Templar radiate energies that are much like my own. And it is by these energies that they have caused me harm. Yet shall their overweening pride be their...
Dude, the writing in this is actually killer.
Assassin Seratul murdered Zaz, his mind touched with mine, and all his secrets were made known to me.
It was like that scene in the Dark Crystal.
The secret location of Ire, the Protoss homeworld. At long last, my children, our searching is done. Soon we shall assault Ire.
Dude.
Directly.
Ire. A-I-U-R.
The Dark Templar can cause no more harm. Celebrate. You shall set a trap for our foes. Kerrigan will lead them to you.
Dude. The North American Star League, once upon a time, was an esports league that for some reason just kept making hilarious fumbles. And my favorite was that they made, you know those little boomsticks that you inflate and you go dum 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 dum. We got paint over here. Right, so you have this little, one of these little sticks. I know what you're all thinking. But you have these two sticks. And it says my life for Ire. Ire is spelled like this. But like at the venue, you get in there and it's just like Ire. And everyone, and I mean, they had like fucking thousands of these things made. They were handed to you for free at the door, right? Because they want everyone to go dun 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 dun. So it's just like fucking incredible shots of the crowd. The was like, yeah, dun 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 dun. And everyone's shit is spelled fucking wrong. My life for Ire. And of course, like, it's a made-up word. It's not like someone's like, oh, excuse me, you before I, except Emperor Ire. Like, that doesn't fucking exist. It's a made-up word. But it's still so funny, man. My life for Ire is the greatest thing of all time. Oh my god. So, we have discovered the secret Protoss homeworld of Ire. Oh man, we're almost done with this Zerg campaign. 9 missions a day, keeps the doctor away. We're going to be playing Brood War tomorrow. For now, I'm going to go. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Brood War. Next week we're going to be playing Brood War. And Tuesday, I might do Brood War. I might do something else. We'll see. For now, I love you all dearly. I had a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy whatever I wind up rating.